So I just wanted to get on here, y'all, and talk about the struggles I've been having with breastfeeding, and maybe somebody can help me out and, give me some tips or whatever. But this is my first time breastfeeding. The first one didn't want to latch on. That's fine. Gave him formula, tore his stomach up. And I never wanted to give him formula from the beginning. I just felt defeated at that time. But with this one, I'm like, we're going to work hard. We're going to get through this. And I'm going to be able to nurse you. I believe in speaking things into existence. Like, I kept saying over and over and over, I'm going to be able to breastfeed. I'm going to have this baby natural. We're going to be good. This is what's going to happen. This is how it's going to be, And I believe that works. I mean, it works for me. I mean, it keeps me in a good headspace, if anything. So, anyway, I am, exhausted. He sleeps during the day, and he's up all night. He's starting to get a little bit better, but for the most part, this is what goes on all day. And then I'm chasing after my 1-year-old. Fine. But then when it's time for me to go to sleep and I'm tired and it's time for him to wake up, and he's like, hey, I'm here. And I'm just exhausted. Like, he is on my boob every hour, having trouble gaining weight because he's not getting enough milk. Then I got to pump every hour, Make sure I don't pump too much just in case I want to put him on my boob again to feed. Then it's like, oh, you got to have milk stored over. And then if I give him a bottle, then he figures, oh, the bottle's easy. Now I don't want to latch back on. So now I'm having trouble with latching him back on. And then he just not eating because I didn't pump enough for him to even have a bottle. So now I'm just trying to get him on. Like, he's crying, I'm crying, everybody looking at me like, oh, it's not hard. Like, you're just weak and all this other stuff. And I'm like, y'all just don't understand. And I know, I believe that God doesn't put anything on you that you can't take. So I know I can do this. But in the midst of everything, it's just frustrating. And to hear people call me weak or say that I'm a bad mom or, oh, well, you can't breastfeed, just give him formula, instead of being on my side and saying, hey, Jazz, you can do this, I'm here to support you throughout whatever you going through, because it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's not even the struggles of breastfeeding, but just everything. Having a newborn, having a 1-year-old. I haven't been back to work yet. I'm not getting paid maternity leave. So it's a lot that I have going on. So I've been trying to pump often to see if that'll help and increasing my milk supply. I don't think it has. I guess he's getting enough, but I don't really know. I just don't know. And then it's like I come to the point where it's like, okay, now we found out he got a tongue tie, and that's a little bit of a reason why he's struggling and not getting the weight, because he's not getting enough food. And then it's like, okay, it's getting close to the time where, oh, you'll have to think about going back to work. And what do? Do I give him formula? Do I continue to try to breastfeed? Because I know he's not going to get enough, especially if I'm at work. So I'm just really struggling with that. I mean, luckily my job has the maternity leave and baby bonding. So now we're going to transition. Now we're transitioning over to the baby bonding, where I can spend a little bit more time and still try to get into that routine of him getting enough food, me pumping enough so he can have bottles when he need it. Or that if I give you a bottle, you still have to get on the breast. He is stubborn. He will work hard for what he wants. I give him that. He's way different than the first. But I'm just like, what do I do? My nipples hurt. I'm tired because he's always on my boob. If not on my boob, he's doing this. And then I put him down. That's fine. He'll sleep by himself. But then 30, 40 minutes later, he's still hungry because he's not getting enough. So I'm trying everything that I could think of. I'm in breastfeeding groups to talk to people about it. And I just still haven't found a solution. So I'm like, what do I do? So y'all, if y'all could just share some experiences with breastfeeding, and to know that other people have gone through or are going through what you're going through is very encouraging and reassuring that everything will be okay. And seeing how other people overcome it. So if y'all can just leave in the comments and subscribe and like. Just this is what I deal with on an everyday basis. I would definitely be posting videos of what I do on a daily while I'm here with the kids. And stay tuned. Bye.